Hello, fellow New Jerseyans. Karese Laguerre here. You'll see my name this fall on the ballot in the general elections, November 7th, 2017, under the Libertarian Party with my partner, Peter Rohrman. He's the gubernatorial candidate. Now, you'll see his name around a lot, and we have a great campaign full of mutual respect, and we really work hard together. But I would like to put my own goals and objectives onto my individual campaign as the future Secretary of State, because Lieutenant Governor is really just like a name only position. Unless Pete decides that he's going to pull a Chris Christie and like totally back out of governing the state and just leave and support whatever else, most likely I'm just going to be the Secretary of State for New Jersey. Those responsibilities involved heading up the division of records with the birth, marriage, death certificates, and there are some minor things that I do want to accomplish under there with that, as far as having, maybe some more religious freedoms or religious acknowledgments, and as maybe getting the government a little bit out of the whole process altogether. Division of elections are a little bit more important that I would have a role in, as well as I would head up. I would like to get more ballot access for more people to get involved. It's one thing for us to look up to politics and politicians and say, oh, this one, he's so smart, he went to this university or this Ivy League, or he's a lawyer or a doctor, well respected, a millionaire, businessman. That's okay, it's all well and good. But I think it's really time for us to stop looking up to politics and politicians and start looking into it. We really need to get more of us regular people involved. Government does a great job of overcomplicating everything that they get their hands on, and it's really not that involved for us to feel like we can't do it. I would like to get more ballot access. That way more people would be able to run. We can create more independent parties. People would be able to find a party easier that they identify with. Maybe you don't agree with everything that the Democrats do. Maybe you don't agree with everything the Republicans do. Maybe you're not entirely Libertarian or Green Party or any of the established parties right now. You could create your own third party. You could run under your own individual thing, and it wouldn't have to be so restrictive or very much beneficial to just the strict two major parties. So I would like to create some change there with the division of elections, and it's very important. I would like to very much increase the voter registrations. I mean, we have to get upwards of 30% or better in voter registrations. We have to get more people involved in the process. Don't feel like you can't have a voice. My final responsibility, and the most important of all the responsibilities, would be civic engagement. As Secretary of State, you're in charge of making sure the people are involved. So I'm going to take a big step up in that responsibility, and with that in regards, I will absolutely make sure that the people are involved in every single aspect of bill, reform, legislation, everything. I'm going to work as like an advocate or a liaison for the people, between the people and the Senate and the governor and everything like that. I want to officially announce that effective next month, effective in June, starting on Sundays, we will have a pseudo show. What I really would like to do as the official Secretary of State, so once we're elected and once we're sworn in January, I would like to have a weekly media outlet, whether that be television, radio, newspaper, internet-based. I would like to have a media outlet where I can inform you of what's going on in the Senate, what's going on in New Jersey politics, what's going on in regular politics, regular federal politics that will very much affect us in New Jersey. And I want to be able to get your feedback, listen to you and what you have to say, break down different bills that are up with the Senate, and let you guys know what's going on. That way I can get your feedback and I can send that back to them, and we can make real change happen. So that's going to start officially in January, but starting next month in June, I do want to start maybe just on my own Facebook page. It's going to be really small, really simple. We'll start out on Sundays, and I'll get you guys all the information that I can get from, my limited access that I have now. I will get you guys as much information as possible and keep you up to date. And I will be very much an advocate for the people. As of right now, it's tentatively called the VAR, the Voters Advocate Report. And I can't wait to get more civic engagement. We need to be involved. If you know nothing else about me, you absolutely need to know that I am 100% for the people, and that I need us working class people to be more involved. Because at the end of the day, everybody is really out for themselves. And you have to take a look at what these politicians, or what the people who are campaigning, what their real, true goals are. Who is it that they are trying to support? When I'm trying to support things or going after things, my family is directly impacted by anything that negatively impacts the middle class. I don't benefit from taking any special interest money or anything else, because that's not going to help my family. So what I really feel like we need to do as people is to get more involved, and I want to be the head of that with civic engagement, and I look forward to getting us a government that is mutually beneficial, where the politicians directly benefit from helping those working class people. It's time for us to take back New Jersey. They've had it for so long. It's time for us to get it back. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you keep up with the campaign. Please keep up with the campaign. Starting next month, we've got the Voters Advocate Report coming out, and we're going to fight. So let's be ready, people. It's time to vote different.